Yes, people, what's good? It's Thursday morning here. Welcome back to episode 9. Just about to get ready and then head into work this morning. All the kids are gone now. They finished their exams. They're done for summer. We only got a few more days left. All the grading is finished. We just got to wrap up the final grades and send them out. I don't think I've filmed around the school since I was making the videos for the bodybuilding show. So I'll be back in there today. Doing my steps around the school campus. And I also got an idea. I want to take you into the classroom. I'll include it in this video too, but it's kind of more for Instagram. I'll clip it up. But the idea of the video is when you should take a diet break. If you're dieting, when is the right time to take, a little break from it? So that's the idea. I want to take it into the classroom because I want to draw out on the board. I think I'll be able to explain my thinking a lot better whenever I can write it down and show it on the board. So that's a video that I wanna make in today's video. Since I got back from being at home, which I think was maybe the 8th of June or the 9th of June, everything's been real consistent. Meals are going in, and training has been really on point. And I think the reason why my training has been really on point is because of the way I've programmed it, and how I think about progressive overload. I like to keep it as simple as possible. There's a lot you can go into with the gym and nutrition and all that stuff. There's a lot of science that you can go into, but for me, I like to keep it as simple as possible. So whenever I go into the gym, for example, I know exactly what I got to do. I know exactly the numbers that I hit last week. I know exactly the numbers that I want to hit this week. And if I programmed it right, then I should make that progress every session, because you're not overshooting, you're not undershooting, you're earning the right to progress is what I like to say. Apart from that, not much else to report. It's just been in my routine the past 3-4 weeks. And been feeling pretty good, excited to finish for summer. The weather in Shanghai has been shocking. Like, we haven't had much sun at all recently. It's just been a lot of rain and pretty humid weather. So I'm excited to head off and get to Bali for some nice sunshine. The gym that I'm going to be training at in Bali is called Undefeated Gym. Well, first week that I'll be there, I'm going to be staying in Ubud. So that's a little bit far from where Undefeated Gym is. So I'll get a different gym for then. But then when I move to Canggu, I'll be in walking distance, to be honest, from Undefeated Gym. Not sure if you're familiar with Undefeated Gym, but there's a lot of top guys training there, top guys and girls training there. A lot of pros recently moving to Bali to do their preps and stuff like that. Most notably is Breon Ainsley has been training in Bali. I think he might be even doing his Mr. Olympia prep there. So really excited for that. Looking forward to it, just to lock in all summer and try to build as much muscle as I can. But yeah, that's for a later date. Thursday today, head into work and I'll take you through the idea that I mentioned. This is maybe the first morning this week where I can cycle to work without having to hold an umbrella, which is nice. Still not the best weather. It's actually a bit cold. It's like 22 degrees still, but a little bit cooler for Shanghai. So yeah, cycling over to work. Get the week wrapped up. Got gym tonight as well. I changed my schedule around a little bit, my workout schedule this week, just because I was training with a friend. So we trained together and I switched things up to be able to train with him. So I got push tonight, push B. No, that's wrong. Did push last night. I got pull tonight. And then a rest day tomorrow. And then the weekend, hit legs and also hit push on the weekend. This one is not my school, but it's another school right beside us. And I think they also have definitely a middle school, probably a primary school in there too. It's pretty big. This one is my school. It's coming up now. Under this bridge and then under the next bridge. And that's mine. Stop in and get a little coffee first from the wee cafe. Bing Mei Shi. All right, we're in the classroom. Just filmed a little clip for Instagram, so just gonna explain it a little bit more in depth here on the YouTube. Hopefully you can see the board. It's on the electronic board, the zero here. But yes, so this is the topic: when is a good time to take a diet break. So you can see my little graph here. Shout out Erie at math. We got the y-axis and the x-axis. Along the y-axis is the level of motivation or your level of discipline. And then along the bottom here, along the x-axis is the time frame. So as you get deeper into the diet. So obviously to start with, once you start a new diet, your motivation is going to be high. And as you go through the weeks, motivation, discipline is going to drop and drop and drop as things get harder, get more challenging for the normal person. So when is the right time to take a diet break? Got the school bell. Class has started. So I would recommend not waiting until you're down here, until your motivation is like rock bottom, you're in the trenches. I would actually take that off-plan meal or take your diet break closer to when your motivation is quite high. Now, whenever I say take a break, I don't mean like go days and days and days of eating off plan and eating whatever you want. By taking a break, I mean going for that one meal, going for something that you like, going out with friends to take something, to eat something that's good. And here are the reasons why I would recommend doing it this way. So first of all, if we look at how are you going to feel when you're down here, when your motivation is that low and your discipline is that low, and you go out for something to eat or you go to eat something that you want. First of all, you're going to be absolutely craving food. Your desperation is going to be high. Your cravings are going to be super high. The food focus, just day to day, thinking about food is going to be really high. Because you've been dieting now for 4 or 5 weeks, your fatigue is going to be really high because you're not recovering as well from your workouts, from your training session, and your energy levels are going to be feeling pretty low. You're going to be quite tired. So because you're feeling like this, you're more likely to make worse choices. You're more likely to overeat when you feel like this. But if you wait only a few weeks and your motivation and your discipline is still quite high, you're going to be wanting to stick to the plan even more. So your motivation is going to be high, your food focus is going to be low. And because of that, you're more likely to make better choices when you do go out for that meal or you do go have that off-plan food. And you're also less likely to overeat just because you're still stuck in the plan, you know, you're still focused, you're still mentally switched on. And it can be like a little reset that can then push yourself back up here and you can continue on in that line. And then, yeah, maybe you start to dip again. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this stuff. Week 1, motivation super high, you're starting to dip. Then you have that off-plan meal here. You're not down here with motivation and discipline yet, but you have that off-plan meal. Once you have that off-plan meal, it's like a little reset and your motivation is going to go up. Then you're going to continue on. Maybe it'll start to dip again, maybe again. And then if you include another meal here, you can stay higher and get that little reset. Maybe you won't go just as high, but you can get that little reset. And if you dip again, then that's when you can incorporate another one and you can carry on. And by this time, you're probably like maybe even week 10 and you can carry on with it. So yeah, that is the way I wanted to plan it out. So I made a little clip for Instagram. I'm gonna edit the video, see how it looks. But yeah, this is a little bit more in-depth one for the YouTube video. The next one I'll do, like I said, is the progressive overload. The way I think about doing progressive overload trying to keep things simple, just the way this is. Keep things as simple as possible so that it's easy to think about and easy to follow. Yes, people. Friday morning. Just got finished my cardio. I was just thinking about this. I've been doing some more reading recently. I really don't read that much, but I've been getting into, I like kind of mindset books and stuff like that. And there was one I read this week, about consistency and how to be consistent. And it was talking about triggers that make you do certain things. And I was kind of relating it to myself and what triggers I have. And one of the triggers that I have is for when I do my cardio. So I'll drink a coffee and I'll put this t-shirt on, and that kind of gets my head in the zone of like, okay, I'm about to go do cardio now. Another trigger that I have is the shorts that I wear for when I train legs. Whenever I train legs, I always wear the same pair of shorts, and I'll put my knee sleeves on as well. I'll pack my gym bag with my knee sleeves in it. And I guess that is kind of a trigger for like, yeah, okay, I'm hitting legs, time to get after it. So yeah, I've just been doing a little bit more reading. There's a lot of good stuff that I've been picking up on recently. Like I said, I'm really into that mindset type of book, because that's what it is. That's what this game is. That's what anything is, really. The mindset you approach it with, the mindset that you approach things with will kind of determine the outcome. But no, Friday morning, yesterday, going to school, made that video and stuff, and then I was so busy with just Excel spreadsheets basically all day, burning my eyes. So yeah, hopefully today will be a bit more chill. I only got one more of those to finish, and then that's everything done. I also made the Instagram video that I was talking about progressive overload. And then yesterday I posted a little Instagram teaser. So you probably don't know because I haven't really been advertising it. But for the last 6 months, I've been doing online coaching out here in China. Currently I'm coaching 5 clients. Well, 2 of them have just finished the program, 12-week program. And I still got 3 more who are going through. And I've also been talking to a couple more people who are maybe interested in signing up and getting on board with it. So that's been going real well. I really enjoyed it. Like, it's what I want to get into, to be honest. It's the direction that I want to go. Through personal experience, yeah, the physical changes of having a coach and stuff is great, but it's just like there's so much more to it than that. And whenever I see people like the guys and stuff that I've been coaching, whenever I see them get their physical changes that they want, it's great. I really enjoy that. And their girlfriends are commenting on it and stuff like that. But whenever I see them change mentally and their habits are changing, that's what I relate to the most, because that's the biggest change for me. Like, this whole process of the past few years getting to where I am now, the biggest change is, yeah, my physique has changed. I look different, but what's even bigger than that change is like inside my head and how I approach things and how I look at things and just how I feel day to day. That's the biggest change that has come from this for me. So yeah, let me show you actually. Get there. Been getting the branding going. Here we go. So this is my logo. It's probably flipped, maybe the wrong way around because of the camera. But yeah, we can get a couple of hats made. This one, and then got this one as well, AK Coaching. And then I also got a t-shirt made as well with this logo. I'll put the screenshot of the t-shirt up here. But I wore the t-shirt to the gym last night, so it's in the wash. So yeah, getting the branding going for the coaching. But yeah, that's the direction that I want to go in. I'd like to be able to do full-time coaching, online coaching full-time. And that's what I'm aiming for. Rest day today. Head into work again soon. Get those final Excel sheets made up. And then we got the weekend. Hit the gym hard. Finally got a good day. Good bit of sun today. Should get pretty hot as well. It's hot already. And it's only 8 a.m. Just out doing a few steps before I head into the office. Get a lot done this morning and then should be more free this afternoon. And gonna go get another massage tonight. I've been getting a massage every week recently since I got back from being at home. It's been actually really helpful. Get like my chest done. I'm really tight here around my chest and my shoulders and my traps and stuff, so get a massage there and opens everything up really nicely. I just got done with my massage. Oh, it was sore. She talked me into massaging my legs tonight, which I don't usually do. And she was massaging my calves and stuff. Oh, it was very painful. But yeah, hopefully it'll be beneficial. And she did my chest and my back and my shoulders and stuff as usual as well. Triceps as well. So yeah, hopefully that'll give me a nice pump tomorrow when I go train chest. My eyes are all puffy from lying down. But yeah, good massage. Just got home from the massage at my last meal of the day. And then I gotta do my check-ins tomorrow morning for Isaac. I'm also cooking up a few potatoes. These have been my carb source recently. Boil them up. Oh, also these electrolytes. I put 2 of these in when I do my morning cardio. Yeah, 2 of those like little packets. Put it into like 1.5 liters of water. And I drink that when I do my morning cardio. So every morning, electrolytes go straight in. And I've been feeling good, pretty good. It makes the water taste really nice as well. It's like those ones are like a lime flavor. It's now 8:30, so winding down for the night. That massage went on a little bit longer than I thought it would because she did my legs and stuff. It ended up being like 2 hours. Usually it's only 1.5 hours. So I ate that meal a little bit later than I would have liked, but it's okay. And then I'll head to bed, try to get into bed for like 9:30, sleep by 10 and wake up nice and early in the morning. Just watching some YouTube videos to wind down for the night. Just got my check-ins all wrapped up for Isaac. I'll send them over. Got to screenshot the video first and then I'll send them over. Got a little coffee and I got a little bit of work to do this morning. I'm excited. I got another client who's gonna get on board with everything. Shout out to her. So I'm gonna get all that set up this morning. I wanna take a good amount of time to read through it and make sure that everything is good to go so she can get on it straight away. And then after that, I'll go do my cardio. Like I said earlier on in the video, my little triggers. I'm gonna have another coffee after this probably. And put my cardio t-shirt on and then go do fasted cardio. Heading downtown today into Shanghai. We got a couple of friends who are leaving, so we're gonna go out for some food. Not sure what we're gonna eat tonight, but it'll be definitely a little off-plan meal, so I'm looking forward to that. There's a little bit of chat, a bit of rumors about going to the Cheesecake Factory, so that could be dangerous. But no, I'm looking forward to it. Been enjoying my off-plan meals recently. Speaking of off-plan meals, last Saturday I took a video of what I ate. Maybe I'll just plug it in here right now. All right, I'm over here just at the mall beside where I live, beside my apartment. And on the basement floor, they got this place called Jeju. It's a Korean barbecue spot, but it's really cool because it's like I'll show you in a second. It's like a built sushi. So you got your little stove, your little grill in front of you, and then everything is going around and you pick it off as it passes. So yeah, it looks like this. You got all the stuff just going around, your vegetables, your meat. There's also little desserts and stuff like that, and then you go get your dips. I got some kimchi, some gochujang, I think it is, and I got some spicy powder as well. So you just cook it here, cook it up in front of you as it passes. Here's what I've gone for to start with, just a few peppers, a little bit of mushroom, and some beef. But yeah, they got loads of options going around. You got some fried chicken and stuff like that, shrimp. There's squid as well, I saw, and then your lettuce and stuff like that too. Cardio t-shirt is on, coffee's in, and I go hit some morning cardio on the stairs. So I'll do 30 minutes here, and I try to get my heart rate up to above 130, which is pretty easy to do on the stairs. So 130, 140 heart rate, 30 minutes. I've took cardio away from my leg day recently, but I will still be doing 5K steps fasted. So that's what I've swapped the stairs with on leg day, just so I have a bit more energy to push and make that leg day pretty hard, so my legs are not too tired from the steps, from the stairs. Whew. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time. I use little indicators to know where I'm at. I never look at the numbers on the wall. I always keep my head down. But there's these little birds here for whatever reason. So whenever I get to the birds, I know that I'm only one floor away from finishing. Right here at the Bund, just had a Cheesecake Factory off-plan meal. Alright, I'll wrap this video up here. Sunday morning now. Last night we were downtown. We had that off-plan meal at the Cheesecake Factory. It was very good. So we got a few different dishes and we were just sharing it. So I was pretty good. I mean, everybody else was quite full, but I was pretty comfortable. And yeah, it was class. The portion sizes are so big at Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, I'm not that hungry this morning, so what I'll do if I don't feel that hungry, especially after an off-plan meal, I just ordered some fruit. Let me check if it's arrived actually. No, not yet. So I'm just gonna have like a little mixed fruit bowl, throw some watermelon, pineapple, maybe a bit of apples, blueberries, throw that in there. Just because, yeah, I'm not that hungry. Yeah, a lot of carbs last night, so that should fuel me for the workout today. And then I'll just get back onto normal meal plan for the rest of the day today. Big leg day incoming, looking forward to it. I get excited for my leg days. It's probably my favorite muscle group to train, just because I just love absolutely burying myself. Back is actually becoming a close second, maybe taking over recently. I used to struggle with my back a lot, but I've been really connecting with it well. Since I changed up my training, and I've been learning a lot from a lot of guys that I watch on YouTube, and back training is really becoming one of my favorites as well. Could be pushing legs down into second place soon. I'll wrap this video up here. We got 2 more days of work and then I'm done for summer holidays. I'm very excited. Can't wait to just get everything done and do things on my own time, my schedule, how I'd like to do it. There's a few things that I want to add into my morning routine. Maybe I'll do a video next time about what my morning routine is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. A little bit more chilled, maybe just more like a day in the life, like a routine type video. But this is kind of what I get up to on a usual day-to-day basis. I've kept my promise of making 1 YouTube video a week. I want to up that potentially to 2 videos. And I've been posting a lot more on Instagram too. And I got a few more ideas that I want to get up and get video in for Instagram. Let me know if you like this one. Let me know what you want to see. And I will catch you in the next video.